Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video we'll be trying to solve the problem Game of Dragons, which was given in problem of the day by me. So let's try to find out the solution of this problem. So the problem states that Iron Man is stuck on a level of the Infinity War game which he's playing now. To advance this level, he has to kill all the end dragons that are present on this level. Iron Man and the dragons have strength, which is represented by an integer. In the fight between him and dragon, fight's outcome is determined by their strength. Initially, Iron Man's strength equals S. Okay. If Iron Man starts dueling with the ith dragon and Iron Man's strength is not greater than. Okay, something to note about the dragon strength of the particular dragon, that Iron Man loses the duel and dies. But if Iron Man's strength is greater than the dragon's strength, then he defeats the dragon and gets a bonus strength increase by a certain number. Iron Man can fight the dragons in any order. Your task is to find out if he will be able to win. Okay, so he can fight the dragons in any order, right? And we have input format is first line contains initial strength S, the number of dragons. Then we have n lines following xi and yi. Okay, and xi is the strength of the dragon, yi is the increment that we get after defeating that dragon. Okay. So when I just read this problem, the main two key terms for me were strength is not greater than the dragon strength. Like Iron Man's strength at that point should be greater than dragon strength, not even equal to. His strength should be greater than dragon strength. And second thing, he can fight these dragons in any order. So why not we choose the dragons with the smallest strength first, and that will solve the problem, right? If we choose the dragons in smallest strength first, we can basically we can go ahead and kill the dragon serially till we find a dragon for whom Iron Man's strength is less than or equal to that dragon strength. It'll get clear when we implement it. So for now, the logic that comes into my mind is, why not let's first sort the dragons based on their strength, and if the first dragon itself has a strength which is equal to or greater than Iron Man's strength, then we immediately print no. Otherwise, we go ahead, and if we find a dragon whose strength is greater than or equal to Iron Man's strength, we print no. Otherwise, if we can kill all the dragons, we'll print yes. So this is the basic idea. Let's try and write some code and see how we can implement this idea in Python. So the input is first line contains two space separated integers, initial strength S and the number of dragons. Okay, so let's call initial strength as current strength, number of dragons is equal to map input split. So we have current strength and number of dragons. Now we have each n lines. Okay, so for I in range number of dragons, we have each line we have strength of dragon. Okay, so dragon strength increment equal to map input dot split. Right, now we need to store this information somewhere, so we'll store all the dragons in a list. And how we're going to store is, we're going to store them as a pair. So we'll use tuples in Python to store all the dragons. So we'll store dragons dot append tuple by making round brackets, dragon strength increment, right? And as I said, we'll first, so with this code we are able to store all the dragons, right? Till here we are able to store all the dragons. Now what we're going to do is, we are going to sort the dragons array or list, whatever you want to call. So dragons.sort. Now by default, when you have a tuple, like a list of tuples, the sorting will happen based on the first key. So first key over here is dragon strength. So it will automatically sort this list with in the increasing order of dragon strength. Now, while we have dragons left, which means while we have len of dragons greater than 0, what we need to do is we need to take the dragon with smallest strength, and that is the first index itself. So fighter dragon we have is dragons dot pop 0, right? So we have the fighter dragon. Now we have to check if Iron Man's, what was the question? If Iron Man's strength is not greater than, so if strength of fighter dragon, which is if current strength of Iron Man is less than or equal to fighter dragon's strength, which is the 0th element in the tuple, then we print no and break. Otherwise we add it to we add the second value, which is increment to the Iron Man's current strength, which is fighter dragon of 1, first index, right? And if the loop completely reaches till the end, we print yes. So looks good. We have taken the input current strength, the number of dragons. For all the number of dragons, we take the input dragon strength and the increment. We store it as a list of pair, which is using tuples in Python. Then we have, while we have dragons left, we take the first dragon. After sorting it, the first dragon will have the minimum strength. We check if our current strength is less than or equal to, which is same as saying if our strength is not greater than fighter dragon, then we print no. Otherwise we add the current strength to our Iron Man, right? So let's try and execute this. We have some inputs. Let's try to use this input first. Python 3 solution.py, give my input, says no, and obviously this is a sample test case itself. We get the output as no. Another sample test case we have is now let's test with this. We get yes. Right, so let's take a tricky one. So we have, say the initial strength is 2. There are 2 dragons. We get 1 0 1 0. What should be the output here? Take a moment, pause and think. Alright, so the output here should be no, because initial strength of Iron Man is 1. This dragon has a strength of 1. So Iron Man does not have strength greater than this. So immediately the answer becomes no. So let's see what our code gives. Our code also prints no. So this is the problem, Game of Dragons. Very simple solution based on sorting. In the comments, you are free to ask any doubts, or if you have better suggestions, you can give me. Thanks for watching this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.